there. So are you thinking about making a move here to Salt Lake City? If so, you are in luck, because today I am going to be walking you through some of the things that you should know before making a move here to Salt Lake City, and we're going to hop into it right now. Mariah Koehle here. Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if this is your very first time here. I'm a licensed and active real estate agent here in Utah, and this channel is literally everything you need to know about eating, working, playing, sleeping, and living here in the Salt Lake City, Utah area. If that is of interest to you, consider subscribing down below and make sure you tap that bell for notifications so you are notified down below every week we drop a new video. We hear from people like you all the time who are looking to make a move, who are looking to relocate, buy, or sell a property here in Utah, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move in a week, in a month, or even a year from now, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and my team and I would absolutely love to help you out. So you're thinking about maybe making a move here to Utah, and specifically Salt Lake City. Well, today we're gonna hop right into some of the key factors that may help you one way or another make that decision of making a move out here. So number one is simply the quality of life. Yes, the quality of life here in Utah. If you are coming from some places like in the East Coast or even more on the West Coast, the pace of life here in Utah, I know when we moved here from California, we were like, oh my goodness. We feel like we kind of went back in a time warp, which felt so good and so refreshing. I actually grew up in Northern California, about 45 minutes north of San Francisco. And I grew up in really kind of a sleepy town. And over the years, I just watched it like grow and grow and grow. And there used to be no traffic and you could get everywhere super, super fast. And when we moved here, I remember feeling like, oh my goodness. I feel like I kind of went back to my childhood days of getting to different places. Like the traffic is not as bad, all these different things, it just feels a little slower, and that quality of life and the pace for me personally has been phenomenal, where you can see, you know, horses and cows practically in your backyard, but then you're 10 minutes away from Costco. So if that's, you know, something that you're looking for, Utah may be a good fit for you in that. Number two are the jobs. Yes, in and around Salt Lake City, there is a very strong job market here. Lots of people are bringing their businesses here, business owners. Utah is very business owner friendly, and lots of people are bringing their businesses here. And so there's been a lot of relocation. People are relocating here because their businesses are getting moved here, or because they're moving here simply for a job that they are getting here in Utah. So the number of job opportunities, the unemployment rate here in Utah is low, but less than 3%, which is very low. So there's a lot of people working. And when I'm talking about business friendly too, let's talk taxes for just a second. The tax rate here is 4.65%. Yes, 4.65%, and it is a flat tax, meaning, you know, whatever you make, you are, you know, taxed on that 4.65%. When we're talking about property taxes, I get this question a lot too. Property taxes here, if it is your primary residence, meaning that is the place that you are primarily living, then it is 0.5% of that assessed value. Yes, 0.5% of your assessed value. If it is, you know, an investment property, then it's going to be 1% of that assessed value. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea and a little gauge in terms of taxes. Taxes, like I said, 4.65%. Flat tax, property taxes, 0.5%. So business friendly, lots of job opportunities here. And the next one is safety. Honestly, there is a very low crime rate here, you know, compared to the national average, low crime rate here in and around Salt Lake City, which draws in a lot of people. A lot of people want to be in a safe, friendly, you know, welcoming community, which kind of leads me right into the next one. When I'm talking about community, there's a strong sense of community in and around Utah, and in a lot of these different, you know, surrounding neighborhoods, communities. There's a lot of communities that do family-friendly events and have, you know, different events throughout the year, and just that strong community tie. You'll feel a lot of that here. At least personally, I have, and many of the people that I've talked to, really feel that strong sense of community as well. Next thing, let's talk about the housing market. Yes, the housing market here in Salt Lake, at the time that I am shooting this video, the median home price is $550,000. Yes, $550,000. That is the average house price here for a single family residence. Yes. So compared to some places, that is significantly higher. And some people are getting priced out of Utah because of those house prices. But other people that are coming in, they're like, oh, okay, you know what? That's an average house price. Okay, I'm looking at getting something a little bit higher, a little bit lower. And that works for, that works for many people. For some, like I said, it doesn't. However, housing, there are a lot of different options in and around Salt Lake City. If you're looking for single family homes, if you're looking for a custom home, if you're looking for a luxury home, if you are looking for a townhome, a condo, there are a lot of housing options here in and around Salt Lake City. Another reason people are making a move here is, like we talked about before, we've got the outdoor activities, we've got all of those type of things, but the accessibility to get, like we said, in and out of Salt Lake City is phenomenal. The accessibility to the airport, the Salt Lake International Airport, is literally like 10 minutes to the west of where I'm shooting this video right now. So the accessibility into to the airport is very, very easy. And so people love, especially people that are commuting and working and that like to travel a lot, they love living in and around Salt Lake City because they're like, that international airport is literally right there and it's so, it's so close. Pro tip though, if you are flying in and out of the Salt Lake City, International Airport, they redid it. And when they redid it, they have two terminals now, Terminal A and Terminal B. If you are in Terminal B, hear me loud and clear. If you're in Terminal B, plan a little bit extra time because you will walk down you'll go down these escalators and then you will walk and you will walk and you will walk for what you feel like, okay, can this be right? Allow an extra 15 minutes. Yes, allow at least an extra 15 minutes to walk all the way over there to Terminal B because I didn't know that the first time. Yes, I ended up making my flight, but it was a little closer than I would have liked. So the accessibility in and around Salt Lake is amazing. The accessibility to the national parks is incredible. They call it the Mighty Five, the 5 national parks down in southern Utah, Zion, Capitol Reef, you've got Arches, all of them are right down there and they are phenomenal. We've taken our kids to Bryce Canyon, we've taken them to Arches every single time we go. They're like, this is so cool. Like just exploring in and around those national parks is phenomenal. And most of them from Salt Lake City are about 3.5 hours away. So if you want, you can make a quick day trip there and back, or obviously you can stay for, a much longer time. But the accessibility to that, if you're into also the national parks too, just north of here, you can get to Yellowstone and you can also get to the Grand Tetons, which are also some of my favorite national parks as well. So when we're talking jobs, when we're talking accessibility, when we were talking, commuting in and out of the city, accessibility to the international airport, to the national parks, Utah and specifically Salt Lake is a great place for that. Let's talk cost of living. Cost of living here relatively to, the national average is still what we call affordable. Utah is still an affordable place to live. Like we've talked about before though, the affordability has, it is increased just simply because of housing and, everything with the economy. But overall, Utah still, the cost of living here is still considered affordable. And last but not least, let's chat about healthcare for just a minute. Here in Salt Lake City, there are a ton of phenomenal hospitals. The Huntsman Center, the University of Utah, and Intermountain Healthcare, there are a lot of really, really great healthcare facilities. And so I actually know some people that have moved here specifically for the healthcare options because they needed, extra healthcare. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of why, people are still making a move here. We've talked about jobs, families, healthcare, accessibility, the, outdoors, the national parks. And if you are thinking about making a move, relocating here to Utah, my team and I hear from people like you all the time, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move in a week, in a month, or even a year from now, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and we would absolutely love to chat and see how we can help you out. Take care and wishing you a wonderful day. Bye.